she starts opening her mouth a little bit, and we do want to be safe. And I'm going to use this little headlamp. I'm in a little bit of an awkward position, but I can see. Oh, that's beautiful. I got a great look at the back of her throat, and everything looks normal.
Make sure you want to be like people over there. Maybe come to better view. Now I get what you're...
Today we looked at our 3 resident sea turtles in the giant ocean tank, the most famous of which is Myrtle, our green sea turtle, who's been here at the aquarium for 50 plus years, and her 2 roommates in the giant ocean tank, 2 loggerhead sea turtles. And this is part of their long-term health care. Myrtle is just large enough so that she's generally.
And what that means is we do general health checks or physical exams on them. We also make sure that all of their blood values are normal and that they look good on ultrasound as well. And we'll get a weight too. So right now I'm looking in the back of her eye and everything looks normal. She's blinking a little bit, which and was a little bit of a moving target. It's gonna go right here. They're taking some blood. On her physical exam, her eyes were clear, her nose was clear, so was her mouth and her oral cavity, her tongue and the tissue in the back of her mouth was all nice and pink, which is important because it tells you about perfusion and the red blood cell count level. On the rest of her exam, she looked very good. There were no wounds or swellings. I didn't palpate anything abnormal when I was feeling her belly. And again, one of the challenges is because they have such a big and thick shell, the only place that you can really feel what's going on in the belly is a small window kind of in between the leg and the shell. So that's why I was really sticking my hands up in there. That's also where we put the ultrasound probe. I'm gonna feel her neck. She's taking a big breath and that looks great too. And again, I'm just feeling. So some of the biggest challenges are related to staff safety. She's a really heavy and strong animal. We want to make sure that not only are we able to keep her safe and healthy, that we keep everyone working on her safe and healthy too. I'm also taking a look as I go across her whole body, making sure that I don't see any abnormalities in her skin and shell. These are obviously really special animals, and because they're in our care, it's our obligation to provide them the best care possible. So that means making sure that they have everything they could possibly need from a husbandry perspective, making sure that they have the highest quality food and nutrition and enrichment and care in their day-to-day lives. And it's our job to make sure that they are as healthy as possible. You know, and we can tell a lot, but I know she has excellent use of her flippers because of how active she is in here, but also because of how active she is in swim.
Sea turtles are a protected species. They're endangered or threatened in most parts of the world. And so part of our compliance with federal regulations is we need to weigh them and do other diagnostics on a set schedule to make sure that we're taking very detailed records of their time with us.